In this lecture, I'll demonstrate how you can use SQL expressions in your data frame operations. In the cell on the screen, I've created a data frame assigned to the variable df, and it's storing some country's information. So as you can see, it contains the same data that I've used previously. And I've displayed the data frame, well, the top 5 rows of the data frame here. So let me show you how to integrate SQL-like expressions into methods like select, with column, or filter, and convert these expressions into a single column-like object. You can do this with the expr function, which is short for expression. It's part of the functions module, and it needs to be imported. So let's import that function. So from PySpark.sql.functions, import expr. So let's say I wanted to return the country name column in uppercase. Well, I can do that using an SQL expression. So I would do df.select. So let me also just select the country name, unmodified, and then I can do expr, and then provide inside of quotes, I can provide an SQL-like expression. So in SQL, to convert the country name to uppercase, I would use the upper function like so. And then I can do .display. And because I'm not using the upper function as part of the functions API, I don't need to import it because this is SQL. So let's run this. As you can see, that works. And we can even alias it. So as country name underscore upper. So this is all an SQL string within the quotes. And that's been aliased. So all we've done here is imported the expr function, and then we've used that in this select expression. And then we've used the upper SQL method and didn't need to import it because we're using the upper method part of SQL rather than part of this functions API. So this is just SQL syntax. So let me show you the alternative by importing the upper function from this functions API. So that would just involve importing upper and then doing df.select country underscore name, and then we would just do upper and then on the column country underscore name, and then we could alias that as country name upper dot display. So this is the alternative syntax to this. So this is an SQL string passed into the expr function, and this is just using the upper function directly as part of the functions module. So both approaches work, it's just this uses an SQL expression. So now let's use an SQL expression to calculate the population density, which is the population divided by the area in kilometers squared. So all I would do is do df.select, and let me select country name just for reference, and then I will calculate the population density. So that would just be the population column divided by the area in kilometers squared. And I can alias that as population underscore density underscore km squared. And then I can do dot display. So that's worked, as you can see. And if I wanted to round that to 2 decimal places, well, I can just do a round and then 2 decimal places like so. And we've not needed to import the round function as part of the functions module because this is all SQL. So this whole thing is an SQL expression. We can also use this expr function directly in the with column method as well as the filter method as well. So let me demonstrate this same thing by using with column rather than select. So I could do df.with column, and then I want to do population density, and then I can do expr. Actually, let me just make this underscore km squared, and then I can actually just copy this like so. And then inside of quotes, pass that in, and then do dot display. And that works just the same, except for this time it selects all of the columns and it adds population density underscore kilometers squared in the end. So you can use expr in the select, with column, and filter methods. Okay, so just how we use this expr method, we can use selectExpr to directly pass one or more SQL expressions as strings to perform column selection and transformation in one go. So it acts as a shorthand, applying the expression internally to each provided string. So while expr returns a single column object, and it can be used in various data frame operations, selectExpr directly selects and transforms columns by accepting multiple SQL expressions at once. So let me demonstrate. I will select the country name, and I'll also calculate this population density kilometers squared column, but using selectExpr. So the selectExpr method is part of the data frame class, and it doesn't need to be imported. So here it is, selectExpr. So then I can just provide a series of SQL strings. So country name, and then I can do population divided by area underscore km squared as population density underscore km squared. And I can even round this to 2 decimal places, like so. And then I can do dot display. So I've just got a typo here where it needs to be area kilometers squared, like so. And that's worked, as you can see. Great. So that was expr and selectExpr. expr is great for constructing column expressions. It can be used in select, with column, and filter. selectExpr is more specific, and it should be used for column selection only.